Alright, good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. Gonna start with a quick shout out to my buddy Tony. He runs a page called Wheel Good Deals. That's where I got my Zobras from way back, a few years back. He imports wheels from Japan. Awesome quality stuff, a lot of rare things, 3-piece, 2-piece cast wheels, all authentic, but everything's from Japan. It's really, really cool and awesome prices. So if you're looking, I'll put his channel on the page, on the screen here if I can. Check him out. He sent me a cool little care package, I'll show you in a minute, but huge shout out to him. Always has like the coolest wheels. So if you're looking for wheels, definitely hit up his page. He has awesome stuff shipped right to your door. Just a really cool guy. These are some of the stickers he sent me. If you follow me on Instagram, I tag him in a lot of my pictures on my wheels. But this is the company here, Wheel Good Deals. Some cool, actually I want to set up these wheels so bad. I've seen a few. Those wheels are so, I love 3-spoke and those are awesome. And these are, if I can get it up, it's like raised, kind of like a gel cover. Good quality stuff, like really cool stickers. So shout out to him. Check out his page. Alright, so plans for today. If you watched the past two videos, you know I just finished up my Mk4 intake manifold swap on my Mk3. I'm going to go downstairs and get it to run, well, turn it back on today. Make sure everything, all the vacuum leaks are sealed up. I'm going to take it for a test drive. If everything goes smoothly, we're headed to Greg's house with Miley. He's working on the Vr6. We'll be able to hang out and do that stuff and then work on his Mk3 Golf. So if my car runs properly, we're going to Greg's house. If not, it'll be a day in the garage trying to figure out what's wrong with it. Alright, first things first, we need to add a new sticker to our toolbox here. Where should we put it? Let's go right here. Right there. Wheel Good Deals. Got some Lord Lifestyle. Old Cam Green sticker. Airlift. Little shift knobs back when they were around. Simply Clean. This was 6 hours from last year, which is coming up. Pretty excited for that. VW Society. Someone, I'll tell you about this real quick. When I was driving my Volkswagen a long time ago, at a furniture auction, and one of the guys made a Honda emblem. It's actually, that's a really good Honda emblem, and put it over my Volkswagen emblem. So I ended up keeping that. But this is a toolbox. If you guys have any stickers, oh, super made. Whoop. If you have any stickers you want to send me, I'll put them on the toolbox. I love putting stickers on the toolbox. Oh, there's more down here. This one's from Ocean City H2O, and then Live Low. So those are cool. Alright, so I just got really scared. I thought something was broken on the Jetta truck. I'll show you what I mean. So I was over there in the garage. I looked out of the garage, and I saw all this water under the Jetta truck, and I thought something had broke, but it's actually from the pool. So normally when you see a puddle on your car, you're like, what broke? So this is still good. Good job, truck. Alright, here's a better look at the 2.0 Mk4 intake manifold swap on my car in the daytime. I have the pod filter off right now. But definitely clean up this side a lot. I have to do some more cleaning through there, but like, look at all that space I have now. It looks a lot cleaner. I like it. Gives it a whole different look to the car. So we're gonna go ahead and start it up here in a second. If it runs smooth, I'm gonna take it for a quick drive around the block. If that goes well, we're gonna go off to Greg's house. So say a prayer right now that this is gonna work. Alright, so the car seems to be running a whole lot smoother. There was one little port I missed in the back of the manifold that was pushing out air, so I plugged that one up to seal the vacuum up. And now it starts right up. You heard it start up. It's running super, super smooth. So quick test drive real quick, see how she does. If she runs good, we're off to Greg's house. Alright, just got back. First run went so smooth. Idle's fine, drives is fine. The only problem I had is that on the Mk3, the 2.0 manifold, there's a spot on the back where your throttle cable like hooks into. So when you press on the gas and it pulls the cable, the throttle cable doesn't move. On the Mk4 intake manifold, it's a little different in the back, and I kind of had to just set. There's like one little like weird clip in the back, and I kind of threaded the throttle cable through that. And as I was driving, I felt it pull out of that cable, so I lost the throttle pressure. All I had to do is put it back in. I'm gonna zip tie it right now into that little thing so it can't fall out anymore. And after that, we should be good to go to Greg's house. It should be all, I mean, it drove really, really good. No problems, no bogging out, nothing like that. So I think this has been almost a complete success. If we make it to Greg's house and back home tonight, I'll call it a success. But it's doing pretty good. Alright, to quickly further what I was just saying, so this is the Mk3 2.0 intake manifold. If you look right here, your throttle body would be here. This little clip right there, if you can see, right here, this is where your throttle cable usually clicks into. There's a little like rubber grommet piece, and it clicks in there. When you you push on the gas, the cable itself doesn't move. So now coming over here to the Mk4, if you can see back there potentially, okay, so the throttle body's here, and my cable's there. If you can see, let me see, hold on. Right there's my cable. There's a little like plastic C clip that's back here that I had clipped it through, and when I pushed on the gas too hard, it would pop out. So I'm gonna zip tie it There's a hose right there and the C-clamp over here. I'm gonna zip tie it to that. That should hold the cable in place and I should be good to go. And also, if you're wondering, I changed the pod filter real quick. The one I had over there that was on before, it was off my Vr6, and the outlet is way too big for the 2.0 manifold, or the map sensor. So this is the new speed one off the Jetta truck. I'm gonna change it, but I just want to put one on for right now. I'm gonna get a smaller one that will sit down here better, but that is for right now. Alright, got my throttle cable zip tied in. You can see right where that zip tie is. So that's a hose coming off the back of the manifold. The throttle cable is below it. You can see right there. And then I have it zip tied to that point so it can't move at all. I started it up, I revved it pretty hard, nothing moved, we're good to go, so we're about to head to Greg's house. Alright, car's idling well, AC is blowing cold. Hopefully the next thing you see is me at Greg's house and not on the side of the road. Quick pit stop at the parts store quick so you can find a better pod filter that's not quite as big as the new speed one. Actually aired out the car. She's looking good. Alright, so here are the filters here, little pod filters, the little Spectre one, nothing fancy. I mean, it doesn't really do any horsepower gains anyways. I know everyone's just gonna say it's a hot air intake, but it's whatever. Difference with these ones, this is the same one I have at home right now, but these ones have the adapter rings in here, so I can make the outlet smaller to fit onto the Mark III 2.0 one. So I think I'm gonna go, I don't know, red or black yet? What do you think, red or black? I think I wanna do black to be everything and be black. But red looks like horsepower. Alright, going with the black one. I want everything to be black in the interface, so black it is. Alright, new filter acquired. We are now off to Greg's house. And we'll install the pod filter over there, and then we're gonna help him work on the Vr6 and the Golf as well. And someone commented last video saying there wasn't any rain, and you can't see, but I'm pretty sure the rain's coming, so your wish is about to be granted. You're welcome. Alright, so we have made it to Greg's and nothing's broken yet, so yay. Alright, Greg's messing with the brakes in the VR. This is the last side here. I did that side, so this is the last side. Once that's on, we can put the wheels on and maybe go for a test drive just around the block because there's still not the coolant stuff hooked up yet. But potentially go for a drive in this. He's got the Recaro starting to go back into here. One's there. These seats are so comfy. While he's messing with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get my new little filter put in my car. And then after that, I'm gonna show you the differences between the 04 Mark 4 2.0 manifold versus, well, that one's a what, 99 or 2000 in yours? 2000. So he put a 2000, like the year 2000 Mark 4 2.0 intake manifold swap in that one. And this is an 04. There's some differences, so I'll show you guys that. Okay. That's not.
That would suck. Then I have to go looking for another one or something similar.
The lovely Florida heat. Pod filter. Voila! Alright, got the new pod filter on there. It's black and it's shiny, looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and I have some black electrical tape now. I'm gonna go ahead and rewrap this line in black so that looks better. But I'll show you some differences between the 04 and the 2000. Obviously the engine cover is different. This is the newer one versus this one over here that's a bit old that doesn't have the raised chrome badge here. His actually has, this is from a 2000, his actually has the bracket back here to hold the throttle cable in like that on the Mark III. Mine is newer and it's different, so I think I can go to the junkyard and actually pull one of those off because this one over here looks like it has the spot for it. So yeah, if you look right there, the little tab that pops out, that's the spot for it. It just didn't have it, so I think I can go to the junkyard and get one. That way I'll have that cable for that. Other differences, I'm not sure too many after that. Actually, mine has this side hole there. I don't believe his does. Sorry about the wind. It's under there. Nope, okay, so his doesn't have that side one. So there's little differences here and there. Both will work. It is determined on how many holes you have to plug. Like this one on the side here, he has plugged off. I have mine plugged off as well. Just little things here and there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and Greg's about to bleed the brakes. I'm gonna go ahead and get in here and press on them for him. Thank you for putting a seat in here for me. Oh, can I sit? Huh?
I believe I'm using the wrong space.
Oh, but do you want me to press me or not yet?
Yeah, press on it.
All right.
Press on and just hold them. Yeah, we're gonna have to bleed them.
Okay. Gotta bleed the brakes. All right, bleeding brakes is pretty simple, but you do need two people. Have they ever made an invention that you have to have one?
Yeah.
You do it yourself?
You can't buy it.
Oh, well, if there's an easier invention to bleed brakes by yourself, it'd be fantastic. So I'm gonna get in the car. I'm gonna pump the brakes a few times and then hold it down. He's gonna crack the little seal or the little nut over on the brake itself, and then all the fluid should pop out and get the air out of the brake lines, and we should be good to drive soon. All right, so the brakes have been bled. We have one wheel here to put back on, and he's putting that wheel back on. Once those are on, we can at least get it started and try and back out of the garage and see if she moves. And then if she's doing good, maybe around the block before she gets hot. But we are close. Home stretch, boys, home stretch. All right, just about done in my engine bay. I got my extended mask wire here, wrapped in black. I got it hooked into this little clip right there, which actually worked really nice above the fuel lines here. So it runs up and through. Then I got it coming down and doing a little loop, and it's up to there, nice and clean, tucked away. New pot filter matches the rest of this. So this is just about done. The cover put back on, and we'll be done over here. All right, brakes are bled. Both front wheels are on. We're gonna pull this. We're in the process of searching for wheels to put on the back of this car. Now we have these. If you remember these Smiths, these were on Larry's car a while ago. Then they got sold to Greg, so now they're here. So this one's gonna go on this one here. We think we're gonna use that one. Or that one had a bubble.
No, that one's good.
So this one's gonna go over here because these tires are too big. And then we are getting closer. I mean, we need a steering wheel. We're gonna need one of those. But we're getting closer. Getting closer.
I found you, girl, I like being around you. Feel like Kanye, I'm bound to. Shawty, if you down, I'm down to. Yeah, I found you, girl, I like being around you. Feel like Kanye, I'm bound to. Shawty, if you down, I'm down to. Yeah, high class, shawty so bad. Hella swag, she got all these bitches mad. See the type of girl a nigga wish he had. See the type that if you get it, you could brag. Little shawty got her own and I like that. Hit the mall, she ain't worried about the price tag. She got all these niggas out here tryna wipe that. And the little nigga tryna pipe that. She get whatever she want. She get that new Saint Laurent.
Alright, you saw it start last time. We're right up. Right up like nothing. Bah, 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 bah. That's a good first start. Alright, car started and ran well. We're gonna pull it off the jacks, get it back on the ground. I got my car moved out of the way so we can back it straight out. And hopefully this all goes nice and smooth. We got 4 wheels, one more side to drop down, and we can go for our first drive. I'm gonna need a seat, by the way, or I'm just gonna like flop around in there. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. There's like a partial back seat, so that'll work. So quick funny story, Greg can't put his Momo wheel on because the Momo hub for this car is in the Golf over there, and he doesn't have a stock steering wheel anywhere. So vice grip it is. So we'll at least get out of the garage with it. I don't know if we're actually gonna drive like this, but we'll see.
No.
That would be sketchy. Alright. This will be the first time this thing's out of the garage in like months and months and months. That was good. Alright, gonna go ahead and put some water in the VR here. I don't think we're... Let's see. Nope, not leaking even down here. So that's good. Get it filled up and see if we can take it around the block. We might pull the hub out of the Golf real quick to put a steering wheel in here so we actually drive it. But we'll see. This is exciting though. All right, Greg is pulling the hub, the Momo hub out of the Golf, and I'm gonna go ahead and install a secondary seat in the Vr6 so I don't fly around in the car. Seat install. Ah. Come on, little tap thingy. We have a seat. All right, I now have a seat. Greg has a wheel and the hub out, so that's about to get installed right now. And then we can go for a ride. And we have a steering wheel. All right, this is going to be our maiden voyage to see if we can just go around just the neighborhood at least. Gentle. Gently. Okay. So she turns on. Oh yeah. Oh, is it hitting over here then? No, it is. It's hitting the caliper. Oh, the caliper on the wheel? Or something like that over here.
The caliper is hitting.
The caliper is hitting. But
I don't know why it's hitting.
It's about to grind itself down if anything. But it's driving. Not overheating. Smooth so far. Our first drive went really good. We couldn't quite hear the car too well because this wheel, for whatever reason, is hitting the caliper here, you think? Or what is it hitting?
It's hitting the caliper.
It's hitting the caliper. Oh, I can see right here, yeah. It's hitting the caliper. So we're gonna swap this wheel out for one of the other Smiths over there so we can go for a drive out on the road a little farther to really get a test for it, but doing good so far. Well, it wouldn't be a normal vlog without it raining out of nowhere. So we were about to take this thing out and go for a drive, and now it is raining. So hopefully this will pass pretty soon and then we can go out for a drive, but right now it is raining. We have no quarter windows here, so that's not gonna work out. So this is fun. Honestly though, I knew it was gonna rain because my car's out of the garage, Greg's car went out of the garage, so there was no way it possibly wasn't gonna rain on both of our cars. So we kind of brought it on ourselves, but it is what it is. All right, and about 10 minutes later, we got blue skies back and the rain is done. So we're gonna go off to our second test drive and go a little further this time. Oh yeah. All right, round 2 sounds a lot better. There's no scraping over here, so that's good. There's a lot of like creaks and stuff, but like there's like nothing. So we're gonna go for a nice little ride on the road here. Still a little bit rainy, but it's all right. Oh, we're gonna die.
No oil light. Oh, the sensor's disconnected.
Oh, okay. We're still good though. Sounds good though, run good. What a glorious sound that is.
I'm gonna plug it in and then go for more.
Alright, so we're back. We're gonna go ahead and alright, we made it back after the second one. We're gonna plug the oil pressure switch, that's what it was?
Yeah.
The oil pressure switch back in, because it's not plugged right now. That's why that was going off, and then we're gonna go for another drive and see how we're doing. Okay, take number 3. The first 2 went good. The oil pressure, all the switches are now hooked up, so that annoying beeping sound shouldn't go off this time. And we're gonna go for a bit of a farther drive.
Yeah.
Alright, so our third test drive is going extremely well. Sorry if it's super rattly. There's literally no seals or anything in this car anywhere, and the windows are like bouncing around, but we rolled them down a little bit, so it should be a little bit better. And the road we were just on was like the worst road ever. If you know what I-4 is, it's like the road equivalent to I-4. The I-4 sucks. So we're going to a smoother road now, and hopefully you'll be able to kind of hear the car more versus everything rattling around. The Vr6 sounds so good, and it just runs and pulls like so smooth. Everyone probably hates this right now because you're hitting your rubber in traffic, but it's whatever. It's running good. It's bare bones right now, but it's running really good. And we are back. All in one piece. Car didn't have any problems whatsoever. Did really good. I literally just said we got back with no problems. Turns the car off. And we have coolant leaking now, or something.
Coolant leak.
Something's coming off. I literally just said we had 0 problems, and I can hear the coolant coming out. But we made it back. So, I mean, that's not. Could be worse. So we got. Blow a line off somewhere.
Sure
it's everywhere.
Line came off.
All right, so
it wasn't tight.
So just
damn it.
That's all it was. Right on there. So line came off and filled everything with water, but we know it runs mechanically just fine. We just gotta remember to tighten down all the hoses and plug all the sensors in. But other than that,
That is a stupid.
this is a really good. My car ran over here just fine. I did my swap. His car's back together. His car's running. We've done pretty good today. We've got to take 2 Mark IIIs out, and they both ran.
And it just happened.
Literally, like
as soon as you pulled it.
I got back in, and I said we had no problems. Stop recording, and then.
Left the clamp, not even nowhere tight, just over here.
Dang.
Nowhere near.
Well, I think it held pretty good for being on there with not clamped on at all. So I mean that's good.
Coming off.
Yep, and then as soon as we turn off,
He came in here.
well, we made it home, so that's good.
Whatever.
All right, so all the new hoses are attached and everything's tight at this point, so we shouldn't have any more blow-offs like that. We're gonna fill it back with water. Gonna go for one more drive. I'm actually taking my car because I have to leave in a little while. We're gonna go down to 7-Eleven because it's free Slurpee day apparently. So we're getting Slurpees and some food. Drive both cars down there, and then I'm gonna get some shots of him driving. And then I gotta go to work for a little while, and then he's coming back home. But it's been a very productive day, and it's clear outside. It's blue skies again, so we only had a little bit of rain. We've been good weather today, and it's so much cooler now. The nice thing about when it pours like half of the day, it drops like 20 degrees. So it went from like 95 to like 70, and it's so much better now. It lives. Sounds so good. All right, successful drive to 7-Eleven. Both cars made it. Everything was smooth. Yeah, we're popping the hoods. We're just gonna leave them out here. We're doing it. We're doing this thing. We're gonna be those Volkswagen kids right now. There it is. All right, now it's time for free Slurpees. The line here is honestly stupid long. Like I didn't even know this is dumb. What flavors we got?
Fairly cool.
Watermelon, lime. I'm getting that. Always good.
Oh my goodness.
Greg got a free Slurpee. I decided I just wanted sweet tea, so I'm getting a tea and then some snacks before I leave. All right, Greg got his free Slurpee. That was honestly stupid, and I never want to go in there again. There's way too many people for that nonsense, and I didn't even get a Slurpee. I just got tea and some taquitos, but it's whatever. Look at the cars. Oh, they look so good, and there's cows over there. Welcome to St. Cloud with the cows just sit randomly. All right, we're done here. I have to head to work. Greg's headed back home. Both cars ran so good. Like, they did so good today. We had 0 problems, like actual problems. Everything was just like minor stuff. This is awesome. So I'm headed to work. I will see you probably this weekend, Greg, maybe, I don't know. We'll find more things to do.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so we have made it back home. I have to say, Miley is running absolutely amazing. Once I fixed a few vacuum leaks I had and the throttle cable coming out, like it honestly, it drives so good. I'm not gonna say it's crazy fast, but it definitely feels more responsive. And I feel like I have a bit more power when you're kind of pushing the RPMs a little bit. Like I said, it's no Vr6, there's no race car, but it's definitely a peppier, even with the addition of my hotter intake that some of you are gonna complain about. But it looks good, it feels a bit better, and I'm glad it all worked out so well. Honestly, today was a really productive day. My car is running well, Greg's car is running well, and that means sun's gonna break pretty soon, obviously. If this many things are going well, sun's gonna break really soon. But as of today, well, definitely a success. If you guys have been here since like the beginning of the channel, you've seen this car come from a long way. It was brown when I first started, then it was that terrible blue. Now it's this color. We went from a normal 2.0, then we got the Mark 4. Eventually it'll be a Vr6. So if you've been here for a long time, that's pretty cool. Comment down below when you started, like when you subbed it, like where you were at. Like if the car was brown, the car was blue, or if you were newer and it was this color. One of those. But we're gonna finish this video off with something I haven't done in a little while. I used to do a lot of time lapses. I kind of stopped doing that. So we're gonna end today's video with a nice time lapse car wash because it rained on my car today. Of course, since I brought it out and it's all filthy. Give the car a nice clean bath. We will see you guys next time. If you are new, please subscribe. If you like to enjoy it, if you like the video, please hit that thumbs up button. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.